Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another video. It's the 10th of July. It is quarter past 6, so 14 minutes past 6 p.m. on this Wednesday evening, quiet Wednesday evening here in Townsville. Welcome back to those who are tuning in. I look like a fucking wild man right now. I see myself in the mirror or in the camera and I look fucking wild. It is I'm gonna get a haircut this weekend, so yeah, I won't be lasting too long. The heat is picking up here in Townsville. That's a damn sure. It is not that cold anymore. Maybe coldish evenings, but they were right. Winter does last about 2 weeks here. Good day, long day, but it was a good day. Hit the gym, so yeah. I've got a poem I've chosen. I kept the poem open from last night, from yesterday's video, and I kind of just scrolled down and I saw another one that I liked. So it's by Paul Laurence Dunbar again, the American poet, the famous Black American poet. He was one of the first poets, or African American poets that who became famous. This poem is called "We Wear the Mask." We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with midrad subtleties. Why should the world be otherwise, in counting all our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. We smile, but, O great Christ, our cries to Thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but oh, the clay is vile beneath our feet and long the mile. But let the world dream otherwise, we wear the mask. The little verb underneath, we wear the mask, employs a metaphorical mask to depict the suppression of emotion in the face of societal expectations. The speaker's anguish is conveyed through the contrast between the outward display of a cheerful facade and an inner turmoil hidden behind. This theme is concealed. Pain aligns with the other works by the author. Yeah, true. I can see how that's kind of depicted in the poem. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. Yeah, I think everyone can anybody fucking can relate to that. The idea that you put on a mask. I think you kind of have to. I think sometimes it's corny when people say, "Oh, just be yourself and be." I understand to an extent you have to be yourself, but I understand that. I don't think it's. I don't think you should always. I think in order to adjust to societal norms, you can. You have to kind of hold your emotions back, or feelings, or the way that you think about certain things, you hold it back. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think there's so much pressure to always be yourself. I think people that sometimes do that are they're insecure as well. I think insecurities should be more accepted to some extent. I understand sometimes I admire people that fucking are just themselves completely. They don't care about what they say or what they do, but to an extent I admire it. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that the way that I think of the world is, or the way that someone should act is, I'm coming from a righteous type of point of view, but from my perspective, I think a mask um, can be useful in many ways. It can a mask that to suppress your feelings in order to get through the fucking work that needs to be done. A mask that makes you a bit more digestible within certain social groups. A mask can also be that fucking protection that you need to put on a facade to give you that confidence that you didn't think you have or had. I think you can use it. I don't think it's such a fucking burden to yourself. It's just a way that you perceive it and how you approach it. But I think suppressing certain emotions like your fucking depression and then I think there's a time and place for it, but I don't think you should always go out to the world and tell people exactly how you feel and whatnot. But that's mine. I don't know why I chose this poem. Again, I think it was just the ease of it, scrolling down the page and seeing something that I like. I like it. It's actually a pretty good poem. The mask, we wear the mask. Truly, we wear the mask. We wear the mask every day. I do. But yeah, good reflection. I don't know if people listening to this maybe has a different they have a different perspective on it as well. I think it's a pretty good poem. I think in the time or with its setting, I think back then when black people, African Americans were kind of were definitely didn't have the same rights as that the I guess white America. There are different laws and whatnot in place. I think we wear the mask, meant something completely different to them in that sense. But from my perspective, that's how I reflected on it. That sometimes a mask is exactly what you need. Anyways, I don't know, kind of rambled on a bit. But yeah, if anybody has any different types of comments on it, please feel free to leave a comment. It's always nice to hear that, or shoot me a message. I quite like that. I like it when I know that someone is kind of like the poem that I read out. It always makes me feel good. But yeah, I'll read it out one more time, and then I'll call it I'll wrap up the video. We wear the mask. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with myriad subtleties. Subtleties. Why should the world be otherwise? In counting all our tears and sighs, nay, let them see us while we wear the mask. We smile, but O great Christ, our cries to thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but oh, the clay is vile beneath our feet and long the mile. But let the world dream otherwise. We wear the mask. Yeah. Throw my hands up. Deuces. I'll see you guys tomorrow.